then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Redskins. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go, set, 70, Indy. Check nine.
They'll run on first down. It's Morrison. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. On 3rd down, Morrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And a give this time to the tailback. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Dorsett. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run. It's Dorsett. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Coleman. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
This is Johnson. He's got it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Shift. Big dance. Go.
They'll run with Sanders. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
the kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Silver, you gon' take. You got take. You got take.
Ready?
On second down now, it's Morrison. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
You gonna break the rule, nigga? Fake punt, nigga? Huh? What you gonna do? Huh? You better just fake punt that bitch, nigga. Call it a fucking day, nigga. Punt that shit, fat boy.
The Redskins send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh yeah, it's about to get bad.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this off on one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much.
Well, this is taken
Nigga, fuck your cornerbacks, nigga. Fuck your cornerbacks, nigga. Fuck your cornerbacks, nigga. You want to play man and blitz, nigga? Fuck your cornerbacks, nigga.
The Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
Fuck your cornerbacks, nigga. Oh, excuse me, Mom. I'm sorry. Playing the game.
Play 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Try me, boy.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
You thought you was going to beat me, huh? I know that what you thought.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, you right there, dude.
Dive. Nice grab. That one goes for 30 yards.
God bless.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to be sacked.
Sweat.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Throwing on 3rd and long. Lincoln.
Don't try me back here, boy.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
You see all them white jerseys?
Off at the 25.
Come on, boss. He was ready for this. I'm glad you didn't bet, though.
We knew a pick
He's
was
smart
coming
man.
at some point. Last week it was interception after interception.
Smart man not to bet, boss.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because
lost that money
I thought
today.
I was going to run out of fingers.
Today you lost
I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician, but you're right.
Scared of?
It felt like a matter of
What
time.
you scared of?
And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what
Playing
they
in
saw.
your little
It's a
man
gain of 10
defense.
for the Lions and a
Scared
first
of?
down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep.
Get up, dude.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 38-yard line.
Is that the only defense you know how to play?
The big guy
That's going
running
to
the
get you
corner
killed,
route,
boss.
being able to lean and push and get to
That's what
where
he's
he
doing.
wants.
So how do you stop
it?
it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle it physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness overwhelms the route.
That's going to get you
It's
killed,
a gain
boy.
of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Oh, we sorry. All right. Man. I'm sorry.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Fuck up, Judy.
Back to throw now on first down.
Fuck up, Judy.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays the game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory.
Boy, I swear, boy.
At the 5. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Lincoln going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Hey, orbit. Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Lincoln.
Let's go.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 18.
Let's go.
And he will score.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Lions.
Let's go.
That was an interception interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it up, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball, go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The interception was nice, though.
This is fielded at the goal line.
But I showed you how to finish with an
interception. At the
interception.
23, make it the 24-yard line.
See what you're going to do. Do something. Boss. You going to quit? You going to pull the plug? The game seems like it's lagging a little bit. You need me to cut my screen? You going to pull the plug? You going to quit? Slash? Want my spot slash? You want me gone?
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3.
Shouldn't about to work, bro.
A little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room.
Come on,
a little more
man.
discussion about how they're going to finish this
About to
thing
work.
off.
I got DBs, man.
21-3.
And I try my fucking safety, though. Oh, you know
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
How about that?
On 3rd and 2, Lincoln looking deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's
that shit in the score again, man.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half.
I think you might want to try me, but you got 14 minutes left in the game.
Absolutely, very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Okay, I knew that.
This is away.
Smart.
Very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game.
Got some lag going on here, boss. What you trying to do?
What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Don't pull the plug.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Under
30 seconds to go. Field position. A great time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right?
And he's going to go down.
That's my fault.
Into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect?
You're right. I can't keep worrying about big play.
That was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call
go ahead and run the ball.
And then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
If you try, I'm going to take that shit.
Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. Throwing to start the drive. Lincoln going up top. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Damn, man.
Picked off at the 14.
This nigga, man, I don't know. Oh, my DBs is good.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Oh, man.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
So he stopped with the blitzing. I see. What that man are doing right there? What are you doing?
They'll set up a throw.
Come on back here, boy. Come on back here, boy.
Got it complete.
Come on back here, boy. Stop.
30-yard line.
Get your ass up.
They'll get
Get right.
17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook.
Come on back here, boy.
Defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
On first down, Coleman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
It's a second down.
Damn, Johnson, stay on there.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Let's go. Here we go.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a throw right sideline is complete.
I swear the Madden God is with you on everything you got popping, bro.
So much for playing
this should be exciting.
Your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense, who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here deep in their own territory.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Don't worry
on
about
that
it.
last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
With this guy,
and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Back to throw. Lincoln.
Get up.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And
he was ready for this too.
The man who stood in this spot before, he always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Now they toss out wide to Sanders.
Damn, that's my fault.
And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Black 52. 52 is the mic. Who that? Who that? 52 is the mic. Mike 52. Mike 52. You must be drinking. 52 is the mic right here. Over there.
They'll look to throw here. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Dorsett on the return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Pull the plug, man.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two-show pass, this two-show pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Set the tone, defense.
From the gun, Lincoln. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
That's a goddamn savior for you.
And they pick up the 1st down in the process.
And the key number on that play?
Like that.
3rd play
like
drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. They'll run on 1st down. It's Morrison. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw on 2nd down. Lincoln, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lincoln. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, Haywood!
29 is the mic. Mike 29. Rip right, rip right.
Deep rip.
On 1st down, Lincoln. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, you had it if you wasn't trying to be a
user.
user.
Strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Off the play fake. Lincoln. He's going to air one out.
What the?
Inside the 15.
Ooh.
33 yards that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and
Let's go.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5.
You get that box.
You get that box, boy. Way up past the 40-yard line.
You get that box, boy.
You get that box, boy. They just continue to
get that box, boy.
5 picks. At this
going down today, boy.
Thinking, is it something between
going down today, boy.
I think a confidence hit does occur.
You're going down today, boy.
Getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both
You're going
know,
down today, boy.
Always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so
going down
many
today,
different
boy.
things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And
Man,
no
you can block
chance
it.
of turning the
I'm out of
corner.
there,
He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I'm not, man.
They'll go again with Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw.
Even you're leaving.
There's a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete.
Come on.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They tried the fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's able to take away that little bit of cushion, it's often hard to come down inbounds with the ball and complete the play.
Oh,
and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
53 to Mike. 53.
They'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I ain't going to make it easy on you, boss.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Check, please. Check this guy. Motion. Reset. Watch the twist.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I want you to score
the
again.
Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
And unfortunately for them, one thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it'll be Dorsett.
I'm right there.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Now Dorsett, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Back to throw. Lincoln.
An interesting and intriguing decision defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field.
I'm talking about almost broke it.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Try, boss.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And
oh, shoot.
Be intercepted.
He would have gone, too.
And a big turnover there as his guys
he
will
would
get
have gone,
the
man.
football back.
He's been out of there.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Nope.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play there for Washington. 69 yards.
Get out of here, what?
The football.
Ooh! Boy, that free safety is the truth. Me and you, just me and you. Bah! Ooh, baby.
Not what he was looking for.
It's just me and you.
Every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Check 9. Check 37. Check 37. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 49. Check 49. Check 3. He's crashing.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back pumped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
What are you doing?
On second down now, it's Sanders, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Another run here with Sanders. Oh, he's got daylight. And he makes it all the way down.
What are you doing?
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
He got a pick. He got a pick. He got a pick.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.